What y'all here?
You can't just call and prep to press conference.
Sometimes I just gotta go with my gut.
Well, don't let your gut get you killed.
Talk to me, because something is wrong and I'm tired of trying to guess what it is.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the shy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about The Chi Season 4, Episode 2. This is the recap, and I'm going to tell you right now, this was a very emotional episode. We got some bad news, of course, from Jada. It was sad. We're going to talk about that in this recap. Your boy Emmett went through it once again, and we got a little bit more details on how your boy Kevin is feeling, what he's going through. Overall, man, this was a solid episode. Otis Perry, you got to watch your back, man. These people ain't going to like what you out there doing. And we're starting to get more details on a motive, on why more people will want to shoot Douda in the first place, right? So we're going to talk about that in this recap. I'm going to try my best to focus on all the key points in this episode. You guys let me know if I miss anything down below. And like I said, leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. Let me know exactly how you felt about tonight's episode. Now, we start the episode off in a nightmare. Your boy Emmett is having nightmares of Tiffany trying to take him out. I mean, this is really getting to him, y'all. As I said, it's whether Emmett tell the truth or he keeps this secret. We know based off the description of the episode that he will finally tell her the truth. But it is getting to him, man. This keeping this inside is going to eat him alive. And I would say his responses and the things that he's doing, he's pretty much telling on himself. So seems like he needs to release that stress. And of course, in the episode, Tiffany, she's talking to him, but she knows and she understands that something is wrong because he's been acting very funny since the last episode, since they have gotten married. So eventually, Emmett is going to have to come clean, which he does in this episode. Now, of course, Kevin, he gets smacked because Kevin is running his mouth, man. This guy, this kid, he still has to understand that you have to respect, his sister. He has to respect his mom. You're not liking how he's talking. Your boy Kevin does not seem inspired about what's going on as far as the college tour. He doesn't have the same energy. As I told you guys, with this whole police thing that happened to Jake and Kevin is the one that's taking this a little bit harder, in my opinion. And as of right now, it's getting very worse. We see Suede and Jada, and it seems like Suede really wants to be with her. He tells her, look, I want to go to your high school reunion. Jada is kind of iffy, but she does allow him to come there. But it really does seem like this guy is really trying to be in her life and not just, I want to say, a hit it and quit it and massage type dude. He wants to be in her life for real. I'm like, okay, we're going to see how that goes. Now, Imani, she does leave Jake some protection because she understands at this college tour, anything can happen. And that's exactly what happens at that college tour, right? We saw what was going down. But, of course, Trig is still kind of worried about Jake. Wants to make sure that he's good and he's mentally there. And Jake, he says he's good, but he has to continue to be strong. He loves his brother. And I'm going to tell you right now, Trig, man, that dude has stepped up a lot. Already, he's becoming one of my favorites because he steps up for the people and he does whatever he has to do for the ones that he loves, and he will continue to do that. And your boy Jake in this episode, he had a good time, trust me. Now, Kevin, on the other hand, not so. Now, of course, him and Gemma, they're on the bus. Gemma wants to make it seem like they're, together, everything is good. She wants Kevin to say certain things. They get into a little small argument. Kevin doesn't want to do everything Gemma wants to do. He doesn't agree on everything Gemma does. So it does create tension between the two. We know that Kevin asks Jake on how he feels because he sees the cop car pass. So he has PTSD, in my opinion. He's mentally not there. He asks Jake, how's that arm? Jake tells him he's good. The doctor said he'll be, 100% recover in a few days. But then once Dakota comes over there, he tells her he's good, but he's not going to be 100% healed until a few months. So he's going to take complete advantage of this young lady right here. Your boy Jake is living his best life. Kevin, on the other hand, is like, really? Like, what's going on? Like, why did you lie to me? Like I told you guys, Kevin is going through it, man. And he's going to need some type of help because as of right now, it's a struggle. And for Jake, on the other hand, yes, he's the one that physically went through this, but he seems like he is able to handle those situations a little bit better mentally as of right now. We shall see how this all unfolds once the season starts getting into the middle of the season, in my opinion. Now, Douda sees the video that, the officer cam on what really happened to Jake in that perspective. He's pissed off. He is pissed off. He's tired of sitting around. He is getting stuff done. And this is one of the questions that we wanted to know. How would Douda handle these situations? He's taking it personal. Now, Marcus tells him, look, we have to watch our approach. We can't just be going in there doing what we want to do. We have to be smart about this. Douda has to let him know. He's Joe Clark up in here. You know what I'm saying? You can just lean on him. He's the head in charge up in here. He gonna do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, Marcus, he doesn't want to mess the Olympics up. So that's the reason he's pushing for the way he wants to do things. Now, Douda goes in there. He has a conversation with Officer Reeves. This guy is a former veteran. Of course, he has a family. He's scared. Sometimes his family wonders if he's going to come home or not. And Douda says, well, I know how you feel because in this country, I feel the same way. Douda pretty much tells this guy, look, you're done for. You have no job because what you did to Jake was totally wrong. It was disrespectful and you did too much. And Douda takes this same energy outside, lets the people know that Officer Reeves is no longer a part of Chicago Police Department. Let them know right there. And I'm going to tell you right now, Rose and Marcus, and they ain't feeling it. They ain't liking what Douda is doing because he's not really telling them what he's doing. He's going out there and doing exactly what he wants to do. Now, speaking of OG, speaking of old former Marcus, because we know he was Marcus and smart guy, your boy Jason Weaver is back. He's in the Shy. He's playing Rashad. He just got out of prison. And of course, he needs some help. His boy Trig is going to look out for him. Now, what do you guys think about him? Do you trust him? Will he create issues? I'm going to tell you right now, he does seem cool, but at the same time, you can sense some problems coming. You can just feel it when you see his character, especially the interactions he had with Imani. Now, Rose tells Douda, look, you need to watch what you're doing because you're creating tension in the communities by firing that officer. This is going to, pretty much make things bad for you. You're going with your gut. Your gut going to mess around and get you killed. And Douda took that personal. He said, oh, so what? That's a threat? You know what I'm saying? I don't know who y'all think y'all messing with. I'm Otis Perry. I'm Douda. I run around here. And Douda is not playing around. He tells Rose, so what's up? And she's like, look, she's just trying to do what's right, trying to protect him. I'm going to tell you right now, the motive to take out Douda is definitely going up there for everybody. Now, Gemma and Kevin, they're having a good conversation about college tuition and all the things that you need to, of course, excel in academics. And they're spitting some knowledge. But then Gemma tells Kevin, look, you need to stop, thinking small, think big. She's, pretty much trying to push him to move forward. I didn't really see nothing wrong with the conversation, but Kevin got pissed off and told her, pretty much, I'm tired of hearing you talk. So now we're starting to see a little bit more detail on why Gemma did what she did. I told you guys that there will be an argument in my final predictions video. And as these episodes start airing, more details will come out as far as their relationship. But in this episode, it did not look good for the two. Now, on the other hand, your boy Jake is having the best life. You know what I'm saying? He's getting it on. And hey, he might as well because he just suffered a lot of physical, energy from the police. So he wants to have a good time. And as I told you guys, Jake does seem like he's having a lot of fun. Mentally, I think he still has some issues, but he is pulling through. That is a good thing. Now, we get to your boy Darnell. Did y'all peep how Darnell once again is throwing shots at Emmett? Now, he told Emmett he was on his little Bluetooth. You know what I'm saying? He was talking to his boy, but pretty much telling him, you need to stop being a little sissy and just tell her the truth and suffer the consequences. I mean, your boy Emmett cannot catch a break from his pops. Once again, he has a conversation with Keisha, and she's telling him exactly what he needs to do. And that is just tell the truth. And as I told you guys, based off Emmett and the way he's acting, this dude is going to slip up any moment. He can't hold it in. So you already know he will be telling the truth. He does not want to hurt Tiffany. He wants to be a different person. Now, to me, it seems like Keisha and Emmett have better chemistry than him and Tiffany. It always felt that way to me. If you know, it seems more natural to me, but we shall see how that goes. We don't know the ending of this story. It could change up. Now, your boy Jake tells Kevin, look, go ahead and play these boys in this game. Get this money, double up. Kevin says, you know what? Okay, let's go ahead and get it. So Kevin goes in there and he's playing video games. He's dominating these guys. Come to find out, you can win scholarships for playing video games. So Kevin wants to take advantage of these people up in here, and that's exactly what he does. But we know at the same time, he's going to turn up. Now, Tiffany makes a visit to her plug, Dante. And you already know him because he's going to continue to flirt with Tiffany, even though he knows she's married. He tells her, it sounds like your relationship, your marriage is kind of boring. And he's putting the target on Emmett. And as you can see from the body language, Tiffany, she's like, yeah, you're probably right, but I would rather have boring than drama as of right now. But we know that drama is coming very, very soon. Now, we get back to Otis Perry. He ain't done yet. He said, you know what? Firing Officer Reeves wasn't enough. I want to do something else. I'm going to change the city of Chicago forever. And this is when he defunds the law enforcement, the police. This is what he does. And of course, Rose is sitting there, Marcus is sitting there. They're like, okay, now this is going to be a problem. Come to find out, Douda did not talk to them about this from the looks of it. He's just going out there making all the decisions, doing exactly what he wants to do. It's crazy, man. Your boy Emmett, in the attempt to clap Tiffany's cheeks, he can't stop hearing his pop's name. I mean, this is another funny scene because Darnell was all up in his head. Of course, Tiffany's like, okay, what's going on? Like, why are you tripping out? You've been acting different ever since we got married. Something's up. Tell me the truth, Emmett. And your boy Emmett can't keep it in. As I told you guys, we knew eventually he was going to tell her exactly what was going on. But the way he did it, it kind of set Tiffany off. Now, he tells her, you know, I clapped Dom's cheeks. And he didn't say it like that, but yeah, he just, I smashed Dom. And of course, Tiffany did not wait. She hopped up and got up out of there. Now, I told you guys in my quick thoughts, early impressions, I said if I was Emmett, I would have explained to her this happened before. But I guess there's some people out there that doesn't even care if it happened before. At the end of the day, if it happened before, leave it in the past. It happened before the marriage. So hopefully they can work something out. But as the looks of it right now, it ain't looking too good for them. Now, they have a surprise party for Rashad. He comes home. Apparently, he's trying to shoot these little shots at Imani. He's all over her. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be some tension. Trust me. Between Imani, between Rashad, between Trig. And Trig is like, that's my boys, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to, do too much. I'm trying to help him out as much as possible. But Trig is showing him a lot of love. Imani ain't really feeling it. She's like, first off, why are all these people here? You told me this was going to be like a small event, but it doesn't seem that way. Trig tells her, well, it's not that way. And Rashad is going to be staying here for a little bit until he gets on his feet. And this is going to piss her off. As I told you guys, it will create issues. What do you think about Jason Weaver's character in this show? At the end of the day, it's going to be some problems, trust me. But I believe he will be able to get through this. Trig loves that dude. Apparently, they have a long history. And for Trig to be helping him out like this, something is up. I believe that he probably did something for Trig. And they have a brotherhood that Trig does not want to break at this moment. Now, we get to the high school reunion, and of course, your boy Suede is there, Jada is there, hell, everybody's there. Nina, Dre, Darnell, they kicking it, having a good time, old school vibes, right? But come to find out, Suede has done business with one of Jada's old classmates. And of course, we already know she got that happy ending, as she tells Jada. And of course, Jada is pissed off. She's like, man, this little dude's been around. Like, who else have you messed with up in here? And Sway says, no one else. Of course, he has to defend himself, but Jada is upset. As I told you, this boy Sway really does like Jada. Now, I can't wait to see how Emmett is going to think about this when he learns the truth that his old classmate is clapping his mom's cheeks. Get back to Kevin. Kevin is having a hell of a time. He's partying. He's having, a great time beating these guys in this video game. And, why not take it up to the next level? Because they said, you know what? Let's try some new stuff, some shrooms, some Molly. I mean, trust me, you don't want to be doing this up in a college party, especially with people you don't know. But once they tell Kevin that, he's just a kid, man, leave him alone. Kevin's like, nah, you know what? Let's try it. Let's turn up to the max. That's exactly what he does. He's doing entirely too much with all the stress and pain that he's mentally going through. He says, you know what? Might as well. And now he's zoned in. He's focused. And your boy Kevin, he won't be the same again, man. It's going to take him some time to fully recover. And as these episodes start to air, I expect him to get worse until somebody comes and talks to this kid. He's able to get out that frustration and those mental issues. Now, we get to Maisha, and I'm going to tell you right now, the girl was in there spitting those bars, those flames. She was in there letting them know exactly how she feels. She has a lot of talent. Now, we know that Papa is, starting this new podcast. He wants to get Van Jones on there. Of course, Maisha told him, I don't know about that. But then later on, she says she does believe in him and that maybe, he can come on the podcast. I think that will happen. The good thing about these two, they always figure out a way to solve their little issues, and they do these things together. That's a good thing. Your boy Papa, he always has a solid episode. Then we get back to the party, and Nina is telling Sway, like, look, I hope you ain't playing around. How serious are you when it comes to Jada? And he tells her, look, he's trying to take care of her. He's trying to do the right thing and take this very seriously. As I told you guys, this is going to blow up, and I want to see exactly how everybody's going to react to her and Sway hooking up. But he does seem like he really cares for Jada. Now, your girl Tiffany, she said, you know what? Ain't no more talking. I ain't got time to be playing around. She goes and she meets with Dante, and y'all know what Dante did. He clapped those cheeks. And of course, without remorse. He doesn't care that Tiffany is married. He's been waiting on his moment. He's been waiting for this. So finally, he's able to get up in that. And what do you guys think of that? That's going to cause more issues, in my opinion. Tiffany wanted to go out there and do what she wanted to do, and consequences will occur. Now, man, he's pulled over, harassed by the boys. Not even pulled over. Hell, they just said, look, you ain't supposed to be up around here. Get on. And they pretty much using too much force. Your boy Trig, the voice of the people, he pops up. He says, look, y'all want to be famous out here? This dude would never hurt nobody. And I know dudes like man. Guys just to sit around the neighborhood, they don't really be trying to hurt nobody. They good peoples. And Trig understood this. Everybody pulls their phones out, and now they have more power, right? They're going to expose what's going on in the communities. And these officers know, like, okay, you got this one. We're going to let you get this one. We ain't going to mess with you. We going to go ahead and get up out of here. But this will create more problems for Trig in the future. But at the same time, it is allowing him to get his voice out there, and the people are starting to listen to him, man. This guy is going to do good things. As I told you, in my opinion, he is the voice of the people. And he said, look, this man's my cousin. I got him. And he's going to look out for man. Hopefully nothing happens to him. He's able to survive, because we know how these people can get, man. They will seek revenge no matter what. And your boy Kevin, he's going through it. He did entirely too much the night before. He's throwing up in a very nasty scene. He's all in the toilet. You can see throw up. I'm looking like, man, you got to get yourself together. Keisha is telling him the truth. Like, dude, you need to go ahead and stop playing around. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I'm not going to tell on you. I'm not going to tell the parents that you did what you did. It goes to show that Keisha does care about her brother. They still have this bond to protect each other. But Kevin is definitely going through it. Now, Otis Perry, Douda, he has a lot more enemies now. We knew this. And I've been waiting to make the Who Shot Douda video because we needed to see a little bit more intel on some of the people that wanted him taken away. In this episode, we seen once again exactly why someone would want Douda off this earth. So we're going to talk about that very soon. As I said, when you cross law enforcement, best believe they will be coming. Douda feels like he can do whatever he wants to do, that he cannot be touched, and that he can go anywhere. Rose tell him, look, I didn't sign up for this. I did not sign up for this. They're putting a lot of pressure or emphasis on her character like she's the one that's going to do this. And usually in shows when they do that, it's not that person. Now, I don't believe she's the one that did it. I believe it is someone else that shot Douda. We're going to talk about that in a later video, but Douda has to watch his back. As of right now, he's upset a lot of people. And as for Rose saying, I didn't sign up for this, well, yes, you did. As Douda told her, you signed up for this. Now, we get to Suede and Jada, and of course, Suede, you know what I'm saying, this man uses his hands all the time, and he notices a lump on Jada. And he says, what is this? And Jada says, well, you know, nothing. I get it checked every year. I am good. You had nothing to worry about. But the two agree that she will get it checked out once again to figure out what's wrong with her. And I'm going to tell you right now, when that happened, I already knew it was bad news, especially based off the description and especially based off what we saw in those trailers. Now we see Tiffany and Dante laid up. As of right now, it's all good. Everything's good at that moment, but we know it's going to get worse. And as Emmett is waiting, hoping that this girl will come back, he understands that Tiffany is hurt. He understands that, yes, he messed up. It's whether you tell the truth or you don't. But he decided to tell the truth. These are the consequences of the truth. The sad thing is, Tiffany went out there and did what she did because she thought that Emmett did this during the marriage. At least that's what I saw. As I told you, maybe if she would have known it was before, that would have changed things. But that conversation will be had. She will know the full details very, very soon. Now, we get back to Jada. She goes and she gets the information from the doctor. And at first, it didn't seem like it was too serious. But then the doctor says, well, this is moving faster than I thought. We're going to have to get that treatment started very soon. And then we get the news, of course, that Jada has breast cancer. It's sad, man. It is sad. And stories like this is what I said about The Shy. They don't care. They will show you these raw, uncut stories. I've seen stuff exactly like Jada's story right now. And this is something that you don't want to see anybody go through. Hopefully, man, that Jada is one of those people that are able to survive this. I hope and pray she is. I don't want to see her leave the Shy universe, man. I want to see her strive and make it. And for a lady like her, she helps people. She helps older people with health and stuff like that. It will be very sad to see her go. And just to see her go through this struggle that she's about to go through is going to be killing me inside anyway. But man, Emmett, he's going to be going through it with his marriage. And then to know that his mom's ain't at her best, that's going to kill him, man. That is going to kill him. Now, Keisha, she goes and she gets the heartbeat of her child, you know. And, you know, that's a good thing. She has her family there. They are supporting her. Now, during the episode, she saw one of her old friends. And it seemed like her old friend was kind of judging her because she saw that Keisha was pregnant. And she will be having that baby. Because she understands Keisha's story as far as what happened to her. But she's kind of shocked that Keisha is keeping the baby. These are the things that Keisha is going to have to go through this season as far as people's opinions about what she is doing. We know Kevin does not want Keisha to keep the baby. He is still learning about, you know, pregnancy and things like that, sex of the baby. He was asking questions. He is coming more aware on what's really going on. And at the end of the day, man, Kevin's going to have to be there for his sister. She is making this decision, as Nita told him in the past. It's her. It's her decision. She has to do this. If that's what she wants to do, so be it. And I can understand Kevin being mad, upset. He loves his sister. He just wants the best for her at the end of the day. And as of right now, Keisha is doing what she believes is the best. We're going to see if she's going to keep the baby for herself, or will she really give the baby up? We're going to find out that very soon. I believe that Octavia will be back, and her and Keisha will have some conversations, and different things just may happen. We shall see. But man, overall, this was a very emotional episode. At the same time, we did see good things. We are starting to see the buildup of some of these storylines. We know there will be issues with Trig, Imani, and Rashad. We know that Douda has, of course, gained more enemies. We learned that Kevin and Gemma, of course, things ain't going too good. We're learning that Jake, he's doing what he wants to do as far as living his life. He's adjusting. At the same time, we know that he's not fully there all the way, but he is pulling through. So far, this has been a solid season. I can't wait for episode 3. You guys let me know what you felt about this episode. Like I told you guys, man, the whole Jada thing, it got to me, man. Hopefully she's able to push through this, but we know that struggle, that journey will be a tough one to come. But you guys let me know, man. I will catch y'all on the next one. Thank you for all the love, all the support. But let me get out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.